Hello, my name is Dr. Roberta Comunian, and I'm based at CMCI, the Department for Culture, Media and Creative Industries at King's College London. In 2019, I was awarded a King's Together Seed Fund grant for the project African Fashion Futures. I worked on this project with 3 colleagues at King's College. I worked with Dr. Laura England in the same department where I'm based, and with Dr. Ikpe at the African Leadership Center, and finally with Dr. Ananya Kabir at the Department of English. The project looked at fashion in Africa, specifically through the work of fashion designers, to explore the connection, the contradiction between creative and cultural values and the potential for economic development of creative economies in Africa. In 2022, we shared the knowledge about this project during King's African Week through the exhibition we presented at the arcade called Intertwined.
King's Africa Week focused on how the arts and cultural production reshape narratives and knowledge creation across disciplines, including health, social sciences, and the humanities. Within this space, African voice and agency has been platformed on a global scale. Through fashion, music, and film, many Africans have staked a claim on the global stage and have used these tools to engage in pertinent discourses. It is appropriate that we hosted the exhibition Intertwined, Fashion, Textile and Heritage in Nigeria. As we see from Bayo's magnetic photographs, this format showcases the interactions between social sciences and the humanities and the arts with particular appeal that is translatable to a broad and diverse range of audiences.
In this exhibition, we connected Bayo's photographic works, which reflected fashion and textiles practices from different areas of Nigeria, with 2 significant themes that emerged from our discussion with fashion designers who were mainly based in Lagos. These 2 themes are Ahoybe, celebrating families and nations, and textiles, markets, heritage, and diversity. Through this collaborative exhibition and the research project, we aim to provide insights into the ways in which the fashion designers were intertwined with traditions, heritage, and making practices, but also how they connected with local and global markets. The busy Nigerian social calendar and regular celebrations, including naming ceremonies, weddings, and funerals, but also local and national festivals, rallies, and political events, creates economic opportunities for designers, but also spaces in which fashion can facilitate individual expression. Although celebration outfits will often retain a shared aesthetic, established through colours, fabrics, and patterns associated with specific events, there are also opportunities to tailor designs to individual preferences. Celebrations and events therefore also generate a flow of income across the spectrum of artisans, tailors, and designers that work to create these garments and accessories. Fabric and textile makers and vendors also play a critical role in producing and sourcing materials. This ranges from creating specifically designed local fabrics to bulk purchases of local and imported fabrics.
One of the themes of the exhibition is Ahoybe, celebrating families and nations. This theme emerged from discussions with fashion designers based mainly in Lagos during the Africa Fashion Futures Research Project, and we see the synergies with Bayo's photographic work. Ahoybe is an important sociocultural dressing practice across Nigeria that really centers the notion of the collective as the basis of key life events, including naming ceremonies, weddings, and funerals. It is tied to the idea of solidarity in joyous times, such as celebrating coming together, oneness, and love in marriage, as well as births, as well as solidarity, sharing in mourning, and consolation in death. We see also how the notion of solidarity can be ramped up and deployed to serve political purposes and aspirations. Ahoybe practices attribute value to the visual impact of uniformity in color, schemes, and textiles presented across diverse groups. The combination of different sets of Ahoybe also tell a story of an overarching theme comprised of component elements. There is a particular idea of beauty and individuality that is evoked by this practice. It is as though the effort to stand out is a challenge to the constraints of uniformity. One of the designers on the project reflects that having a particular fabric is like your invitation, so to speak. Like when you purchase the fabric for that event, then you're invited. Like it's that serious here. While one can read Ahoybe practices as a leveler, a signifier of fairness and equity, the manipulations that can occur based on access to good design, even variations of textiles and fabrications, beading and embroidery, accessories as well, can impact such solidarity.
This second part of the exhibition explores how textile production and craft are meeting points for a range of diverse activities and human endeavors. Some of them are anchored in the past, preserving specific tradition and local heritage, while others connect to contemporary social, cultural, and economic trends. In our research, Nigerian fashion designers were very aware of the rich national heritage and ethnic cultures of Nigeria and were embracing the value that they bring to their work. However, markets are also linked to the new role of emerging economies as global production hubs for textile and garment. In the last decade, a number of factories have relocated to or been set up in African export processing zones, and with increasing share of the world garments being produced and exported from the continent. As you have seen, in our research in this exhibition, we explore how Nigeria's heritage and rich textile tradition can play a role in shaping the global dialogue of fashion designers and creative producers, working across global market forces to provide better opportunities for culture to be shared, promoted, and protected. We hope you have enjoyed learning about the exhibition through these short videos. For more updates and to get in touch with us, visit the African Fashion Future Research website. Thank you for your attention.